What's up, everybody? It's Lucas here. I haven't done a video in maybe like a week or two. Kind of got tied up in my own shit. And I think the last time that I did make a video, I was telling you guys about the 2 books that I had bought, that I had been reading, which I've still been reading. And it's getting really good. I feel like I'm learning a lot, but I also feel like that I also need to reread and reanalyze all this, like probably 10 more times or maybe even more, to fully like get the full understanding of everything, because there's so much shit to gather, and it's really hard for me anyway, I guess. I don't know about other people, but it's really hard for me to really like comprehend a lot of things at one time, but I can still like manage and sort through the things. But I've also discovered and learned that if I only read something once or twice, I can't really retrieve the information. And it's funny because, like, I remember back in school, whenever I would like have like a big homework assignment or a big test or whatever, and I would like procrastinate and put it off to the last minute and wouldn't really be prepared for it. Usually I would do that, but then on some rare cases I would actually study my ass off. And whenever I did that, I noticed that it didn't take as long for me to get the test or the homework assignment done, and it wasn't as stressful as it was whenever I didn't take the time and I just didn't really care about the situation, because I was worried about a bunch of other shit too at the same time. But anyway, the topic that I wanted to talk about today was trying to figure out how to put this in words. Okay, I've been doing a lot of research online about spiritual awakenings, and the only reason that I've been doing that is because, like, this is not something that I would like just usually start getting interested in or getting into. So I guess what I'm trying to say is this is not like the usual me. So it kind of like made me think a little bit, and it also goes along with, like, you know, for some reason I feel like there's just something missing in my life. I don't know what it is. And I guess what I'm trying to say too is the fact that I don't know what it is why I'm getting like so intrigued, to the point to where like I literally like has got home at 7 o'clock, and I've been up since, because for some reason I just can't get this like out of my head. And what I'm talking about is like I would normally, or would not normally be like just out of the blue interested in something so quickly and so randomly. Like, that's just not me. I wish it was, but it's just not. But the fact that it's not me, and the fact that I like know that is, I guess, the reason that induced me to honestly like breaking down almost to a nerd state, to where like I do nothing but search for information, every type of information that I can search for that might have relative situations or topics or anything to do with what I am trying to figure out about myself. But that's not the only thing. I also have been really interested in like meditation and yoga, and I guess if you want to just put it all in a big word, mindfulness. Because like I've also been learning that like I think one of the reasons that I'm like so just like not 100% like or not physically but mentally here is because like I'm so fucking caught up and worried about the future and the world and society rather than worrying about and just being and enjoying the present moment and the present moment of oneness, because that's something else that I have been learning too, is that there is no right, there is no wrong, there just is, and that is it. Like, everything you see, you create, whether you want to believe that or not. And like the more and more that I say that to myself and I get more in depth with it, I can kind of like, I'm starting to fully kind of get to the understanding of what it's trying to, or what its meaning is. And it's literally, the way that I'm understanding it and comprehending it is like, whenever you are in a state of consciousness, however you define it, I guess, what you look at, what you touch, what you feel, all the things that you sense is like within you. So I guess what that means is like you're the core behind whatever you are experiencing in that present moment. So like, for instance, if I was to look at like, I don't know, a tree or something, I could be like, I could look at it and be like, yeah, that's just a tree, and get on with my life. Or I could look at it and I could be like, that is a tree. It is a living organism just like me. I breathe in its air and it breathes in mine, and it's a constant exchange reaction. So, without that tree, there would not be me, and without me, there would not be that tree. If that makes sense, is what I'm trying to say. So literally, like everything that you're perceiving is within you. And whenever you like get to the fucking understanding of that, it kind of like resets your like perceiving patterns, and it gets you to like a higher consciousness of understanding who you really are, which can enhance tremendous possibilities for yourself. Also with meditation, and also with yoga. All these things. So yeah, that's what I've been really studying here lately. I even started looking at like mindfulness tapestries and like posters that I could put on my wall instead of like just having that. I mean, I like that. It's a little big, but I'd like to make everything else a little bit more decorative, maybe put some stuff on the walls as well. So, basically what I'm trying to say is, I guess what I'm going through could be called a spiritual awakening, but I'm not gonna like set my stone on like that's what it is, because I don't know. I still need to do a lot of research. But all in all, really, whenever I started this, the way I was feeling before I started and the way that I'm feeling now, I can tell like a big difference in like my posture, the way that I'm starting to think about things. I'm starting to appreciate things a lot more that normally I wouldn't have appreciated back then. Starting to respect people and respect myself a lot more. And I also feel like my love, my immense love for everything and everyone is getting a lot better too. But I do need to work on the ego. But that I'm gonna save that for another video. But hope you guys liked my video. Hope that you can subscribe and talk to me about some of this stuff that's related, because I'm kind of new to it. Anyway, that's about all I got. Then again, this is Lucas with Spiritual Seeking, and I will talk to you guys later. Have a good day.